This is Mark in the Center for Online Learning and Innovation, here with a quick tip for how you can make the applications you use on your Windows PC every day easier for you to see. It can be exhausting to read small print in, for example, an Excel spreadsheet or perhaps in a class on Desire to Learn. But if you've got to do that for any length of time, it can be helpful to use the zoom function built into applications. So for example, here in Microsoft Excel, down in the lower right-hand corner, you'll find this zoom bar with a plus and minus on either end, and then a percentage showing you what the current zoom level is. If I click the plus, I zoom in. Click the minus, of course, zoom out. And I can actually hold down the control key and use a mouse wheel to do the same thing very, very quickly. Similarly, in Google Chrome and in a lot of other browsers as well, I can zoom in and out on the web page that I'm viewing. This is particularly helpful if I've got a large monitor that I want to take advantage of and I'm in Desire to Learn. I can zoom in. Again, I'm just holding down the control key and I'm using the scroll wheel. I can also use the plus and minus keys on the keyboard. I can even just use a mouse by clicking with a mouse. If I go to this menu on the upper right hand corner and then use the plus or minus here next to zoom. And I click the icon next to that. I can even go full screen and get rid of the various bars at the top. Now, a caveat when doing this, some web applications will have a zoom function built into the website or application itself that operates independently of the zoom that the browser is using to display it. So here I'm looking at a Google Doc file, and within Google Docs there is a zoom function. So I can go all the way to 200%. You see the actual document zooms in, but then the toolbars up top, they remain the same. And I'll zoom back out. And then I could use the browser zoom to zoom in as well. Now, you can use either one. Oftentimes I find that it's more useful to use the onboard Google Docs zooming function just to zoom in on the document, which is what I'm spending most of my time looking at, and keeping the toolbars and the various other things up here out of the way, keeping them less conspicuous on the screen. But in any event, if you find yourself struggling to read or see something in an application that you're using, check to see if it has a zoom function. Try holding down the control key and using plus or minus or using your scroll wheel. Those are fairly common commands. And as always, check out our YouTube page for other tutorials and tips on how to get the most out of your technology.